Hey guys, it's Shy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, guys, we are going to be putting this little guy to the test. This is the new NYX Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation. I am really excited to test this out. I did actually get shade matched in the store. I have this shirt on because I am doing my makeup. This is not actually what I'm wearing today, but I am somewhat self-tanned. I don't self-tan my face or my neck though because it causes breakouts, so you're just gonna have to trust me on this one. But I got the shade Neutral Buff, and I also got Medium Buff. Neutral Buff is actually a little bit darker than the Medium Buff, so I think I'm gonna go in with Medium Buff today. But this one claims to be, I think, a medium buildable coverage, slightly glowy. I'm really excited though because the NYX, oh my gosh, their skin tint that they have is one of my absolute favorites. It actually completely dries down so it's not sticky, so I'm really excited to test this out. I did also pick up the new Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil Radiant Perfecting Primer. Now this primer, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it is a little bit more glowy. So I talked to the manager at the store in Glendale, and she said to prime my skin with something else and then use this on top of it because I do have oily skin. As you guys can see, I already got a little bit of shine going on right now. So we are gonna definitely use that though, but it feels really good on the skin, and see how it just gives you that nice healthy glow. So if you have dry skin or more combo, I think this, you will definitely love this as well. First thing I am going to do though is, because one thing I like to do is, because I do have such oily acne prone skin, is use some sort of mattifying thing underneath glowy foundations, and then the balance just really works out well for me. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Matte Oil Control Lotion. This one you probably don't see on my channel quite as much because I tend to go in with matte foundations, but this one in the summer is gonna be like absolute go-to, cannot live without. This has, I believe, a little bit of willow bark in it. It has tea tree and some clay as well, so it's a really good mattifying product, but it does not make me break out at all, and it makes my foundation wear really beautifully too. So I'm also going to take a just tiny bit of, because really there's only a tiny bit left, my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm ordering another one of these today because I cannot. And I'm just gonna press this in my T-zone area and then over any little bit of texture in my skin. I am a huge believer in primers. I feel like they make such a difference and are so important, especially if you are like me and you have oily, textured skin. They make such a big difference. Now, the other primer that I'm going to use today is from NYX. So this is the Bear With Me Jelly Primer. It is one of my absolute favorites. This with the e.l.f. are like my favorite combo, and it reminds me a lot of the Milk Hydro Grip, which is one of my favorites. So we are going to go in with this, and it literally is just a clear jelly. Warm it up in your hands, and then put it all over. And I like this because it really does add hydration to the skin, but it has a smoothing effect as well. And for me, I really like my skin to look smooth. So while we let this set in, I am going to just give this foundation a little shake. I don't even know if it really needs a shake, but I am really, really excited to try this out. Hopefully it has some pretty good coverage to it. Now I'm going to take some of the glowy primer. I'm going to work this into my hands. I'm going to really press this on areas where I would want more glow. So more perimeter of my face. With these more glowy primers, I like to just kind of press. I really like to avoid the T-zone because a lot of people have oily skin try to avoid the more oil, the glowy primers, but we can use them. Just focus them in the areas where you want that glow. Now for this foundation, one thing that I love about it is a squeezy tube. When I love my Wet n Wild Photo Focus, but one thing I hate about it is it has that damn stick that you keep putting back into your foundation. So I replace that all the time just for bacteria reasons, but the squeezy tube I love. I'm gonna go in with my giant Real Technique sponge as well. and put a pretty good amount, and let's pounce this into the skin. Oh no, she full coverage. Yes. Oh my God. And then of course bringing it down to the skin, down to the neck. Oh my God, I cannot talk today. That has really good coverage for a glowy foundation. Wow. I am thoroughly impressed right now. A lot of glowier foundations, when they say medium buildable coverage, like they mean like medium buildable coverage. And this I feel like is pretty good coverage right off the bat. Like pretty good coverage. Okay, we are gonna build it up a little bit around my areas where I have the hyperpigmentation. If you are newer to my channel, the reason I don't color correct is because something in the green pigment of color correctors tends to make my acne worse. So I like to just build up my foundation in those areas instead. If you are somebody who color corrects with the green pigment and you notice that your acne doesn't get better, it might be what's in that pigment. I don't know what it is because my skin doesn't really react to any other pigment quite like that, but it'll literally make them worse. So I highly recommend to just build up your foundation instead. And this one is actually a pretty good color match. It's a little bit more yellow than my natural skin, but I feel like I prefer to go in with neutral foundations a lot of times because of the redness in my skin. I feel like it counterbalances it really well. So this is it right off the bat. I feel like my skin looks really, really healthy. I'm really liking the way that this is sitting. I mean, of course we did prime the heck out of our skin, but look at that. She looking good. Oh my God. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more in this space. And one thing that is so exciting, guys, I am testing a new skincare, and I am hoping that it goes well. Because after that Kylie skin drama, your girl doesn't need any more bullshit. But I have been testing this new product out, and it's a whole skincare line. It is kind of pricey, but so far I am seeing great results. Like my texture has gone down so much, and it's only been about 4 days. So I'm hoping it just continues, and you guys will definitely see a video on it, I promise. So far, so good with the foundation. For concealer, I am going to go in with, what do I want to use today? Oh, who am I kidding? Let's go in with the Maybelline Age Rewind. I was gonna maybe do my Makeup Revolution, but I think I'll just add a little bit on top of this. So this is my favorite concealer. I feel like it gives a really natural finish. I think it'll pair really nicely with this more glowy foundation as well. This is the shade Light. I like to just really put it in any areas that I want highlighted. I go pretty heavy in with my concealer, and then letting it sit just a tiny minute. I am gonna also layer on my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in C6.5, just right here where I want it to be really bright. And then also a little bit down the nose, right there. And then just pouncing. See how this does with concealer. I mean, that blended beautifully, so that's hella exciting. Because sometimes it's scary. You might think like, oh, first impression, this foundation's great. And then it starts blending in with your concealer and you're like, just kidding, this is trash. So far, this I am loving. So now that we are all blended, I am going to set my T-zone and under eyes with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Just shaking a good amount of it onto the cap. Hopefully it reacts well with powder as well and doesn't get weird and cakey. So I know sometimes when I've set other glowy foundations in the past, they can start caking up and I'm just like, but we were doing so good. Why did you have to disrespect me like that? Oh my God. And obviously if you want it to be really, really glowy, probably don't set it, but I get oily, so I have to set. And just really, I like to press in my powder instead of fully baking. I feel like that works better for my skin. So I'm still like completely impressed with this foundation. One thing I'm gonna also do, let me see. Just a slightly sticky, nothing that's really alarming, but I am gonna take my Neutrogena Micro Clear pressed powder and just set my cheeks with it. This is one of my favorite things to do, and it adds a really nice additional coverage too. But I have been doing this a lot, like every day lately, to set the rest of my face, and my makeup lasts all damn day. And so you're still getting a little bit of that glow peeking through, which I really like. For such a matte queen, I have been really enjoying a little bit of glow lately. So I am gonna just quickly finish the rest of my face off camera, and then probably honestly just come back to show you guys like what highlight I plan on doing today, and then we will get on with the check-ins throughout the day to see how this wears. All right, guys, so my base, my eyes, everything is done. I used literally the same products that I use every single day. My Cover FX contour palette, my Becca bronzer. I used the Tartist Pro Glow Blush. I used this little guy. I got it in a BoxyCharm and I cannot live without it. And then I used my Makeup Revolution Macaroons palette. I honestly just used a little bit of brown in the crease and put a metallic on the eyes, and just used my Kybrow and my L'Oreal mascara. There we go. Okay. So see, this is why I wore my other shirt, because I knew I wanted to wear this cute Victoria's Secret shirt that I have. So for, what am I trying to say? For glow today, I am going to use my NYX Powdered Sugar Highlighter. If you guys can see, it's like a pink to gold. If you can get your hands on this still, I highly recommend it. I think Amazon still has it. I need to definitely get another one. It was a limited edition during holiday season, but it's so pretty and I cannot go without it. Like, look at that. If you have pretty deep skin tone though, I would say maybe use this as like an inner corner highlight, because it does have a little bit of a white base to it. So just being mindful of that. You don't want that weird cast. It works really well for fair skin. When I'm pretty fair, I use this one a lot. Like, so you can see a little bit of a white cast, but the way I fix that is I'm obsessed with these. This is the Almay Make Them Jelly Highlight. I don't know why people don't talk about these. They're freaking bomb. Even if you're not wearing any makeup and just put a little bit of this on your bare skin, oh my God. But this one that I'm using has gold glitters in it. And I use this and it just adds a little bit more of that gold onto this highlight. And it gives me extra glitter, which I live and breathe for, because the more glitter, the better. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but it's freaking so pretty in person. You can even use this like on the lids, like any way you want to do it. For lips today, I think I'm just gonna go in with this liquid lipstick. This is my NYX Push Up. Just a really neutral shade. It's kind of like a Your Lips But Better shade. And then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with a gloss. So let me see here which gloss I wanna use. Ooh, maybe we'll do some Fenty. What is this? The Fenty Diamond Milk. Oh, yeah. My lip gloss is popping. Okay. And then to set it all together, we are gonna use the Urban Decay De-Slick. And then just let this all melt into the skin. So far, I am freaking obsessed with this foundation. I am fingers crossed that it wears well throughout the day today. It is hella hot here in California, so we will definitely be putting it to the test. I have a long day ahead of me, but it looks so good, guys. I mean, I have a little bit of texture peeking through there, but like, there's nothing you can do about that. But like this side where the texture's gotten so much better, like look at how pretty. And I feel like my skin just looks really nice and healthy. It mixed with the powders I use really well too. So hoping that this continues. I will see you guys at the first check-in. All right, guys, so this is check-in number 1. It's only been a couple hours so far, but this skin looks so good. My mom even commented on it and asked me what I was wearing today because my foundation looked really, really nice. It's wearing beautifully so far. It is over 90 degrees outside, so the weather's trying to kill me. I also have my new Teami tumbler. I had to show you guys. Let me see if I can get it where it's not like there we go. You can see it a little bit better there, but it's the new coral one and it has the cute little palm tree insert. So my water today is lime, basil, and strawberry water. I love using this for my water. As always, I have a Teami code. I'm obsessed with Teami. It's always in the description box, but it is a great way to make detox waters or just flavored waters. And I always put my vitamins in the bottom. If you actually use it for tea though, you can put like extra teas down here or snacks, lip gloss, whatever. But so far, so good.
This is what happened. So I brought a salad and it's frozen. So, I mean, I tried to be healthy. What the fuck?
This foundation though is literally cracking off of my face. So that's super fun and fresh. Guys, so it is the end of the day and we are back in my beauty space and we are going to talk about this foundation. So I look like a train wreck. Let me literally bring this closer. So, do you see how much it separated? Oh my God. Look at that. So, yeah. This foundation is definitely, it's a no-go. It looks awful and I'm super bummed. But it looked good at first, so if you weren't gonna wear it for longer than a few hours, I think you'd probably be fine. Unfortunately, it just looks really, really cakey. It's completely separated. You guys saw how it was coming off my chin. So yeah, definitely not shy approved, but on the bright side, we have a winner for my giveaway. If you guys are newer to my channel, I did do a giveaway featuring my absolute favorite skincare item, which is my Duvolle Spin Brush. You guys have seen it 1,000 times on my channel, but we have a winner. So the winner is May. I am going to insert her YouTube handle right there, but May, congrats on winning this giveaway. I did select it at complete random, but I am going to DM you on Instagram as well so that I can get in contact with you and ship out your free item. Huge thank you to everyone that participated though. You guys are absolutely amazing. I am going to try to get my hands on another one of these soon and hopefully do another giveaway soon as well. If there's anything else you guys would like a giveaway on in the future, please let me know. We are less than 100 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers here on my channel, which is insane to say because I started this like a year ago with no subscribers and here we are 2,000 subscribers in. I do want to do some sort of giveaway for 2,000 subscribers, so let me know, some ideas of what you guys would be interested in. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, definitely give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!